slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Rolling to his left. Man open left side. It's Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Space to run past the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Now Green, well, staying on the ground. Let's hope he's all right. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This one swung out to Williams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw.
Touchdown, Texans! From 3 yards out. And the Texans are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when
the Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man complete. It's Baker. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. And they're going to speed things up here. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Here's Johnson with a reception. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Room to run past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Dancing to his left. Open space inside the 10. And he is going to slide to a halt inside the 5-yard line.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flush to his right. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the... Feet down. This will wind up incomplete. And now the red flag out on the field. We'll have a challenge forthcoming. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
So the decision to challenge does not pan out, and that's also... And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. And they'll begin by running the option. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They're going to look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they take a knee. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Again, it's Williams. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball. And the Lone Star State has a new champion. It's the Houston Texans, kings of the Super Bowl. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. The accomplishment, forever.
The Super Bowl champs, the Lombardi trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. And what a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.